everyone.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy. And this is
The Mo and Katy Show. We are two friends from two different worlds
coming together in harmony for one podcast celebrating gratitude, humor, and positivity.
We are random, ridiculous, and have been taking humor seriously since 2018.
Each week, we'll share two positive news stories from around the world, a quirky fact, the day's weird holiday, a shared experience, and maybe even play a game.
All while punning the crap out of each other.
Mo, you can't say that.
Fine.
It's
The Mo and Katy Show.
Gratitude,
Humor,
positivity.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy, and this is the Mo and Katy Show.
Happy October, Katykins.
Happy October. I was literally just going to say Happy October.
That's why I said it first.
So, I was thinking about the fact that it's October.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was thinking about all the options with October. So if you really want to be amazing, like, you could call it Rocktober. Or if you want to, mine for gems. If you want to, pretend October doesn't exist, it could be Mocktober. If your feet get cold, it could be Socktober. It's just so many options.
Can I, completely unrelated, I feel like you might have too much free time. Is that possible?
I'm just going to chalk it up to an intensely creative mind. How does that sound?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Aided by a lot of free time.
Well, in any event, happy October, everybody. Welcome to fall. And we haven't done our typical fall.
Fall.
What's interesting, though, Moe, is I'm noticing I haven't seen trees changing as much this year. And you and I were actually talking about this the other day. I think it's because it rained so much this summer.
Yeah.
So haven't really seen a whole lot of color, but I can't wait. I love that time of year. It's really fun.
So do you think the leaves are just going to drop off while they're still green, or what? What are you worried about? Are you still just going to randomly have your Tourette's and go, fall, fall, fall? Happy Mocktober, everybody. Actually, but because it's Halloween in October and people get scared, you could call it Shocktober.
Oh,
now who's got free time?
Now you're playing along.
Actually, I knew a painter, and he only did his painting during the month of October, and he called it Smocktober.
If you take and pull your boat up so you can get in the boat, you could call it Docktober.
I think that's something else. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay.
No. Or if you want to keep everything safe, you could just, Locktober. Just lock it down. Okay, I think we're done with this tangential.
I feel like we're not, though. But if there was a noise for an eye roll, I would be rolling it right now.
Well, we want to start off today by thanking everyone who tuned in for our live 50th show.
That was so much fun.
Friday.
I actually want to do that again. I really had a good time.
I did too. I really loved it. We had a blast. We did it at Mo's house with the beautiful background, and lots of people logged on and commented and bantered, and it was just so much fun. So thank you, everybody who watched it live and watched the rebroadcast.
Yes.
We love it.
I was one of the ones who watched the rerun, because we watched the rerun, I'm like, did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Which is like every time we edit, I'm like, what did that come out of? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. So, listeners, if you haven't had a chance, it is on our Facebook page, the Mo and Katy Show Facebook page, and you can go back and watch the whole ridiculous thing that went down last Friday. It was lots of fun.
We need to bring the audio to Buzzsprout, so we're still having an audio format. We're just trying to get all the things. YouTube, video,
all
Facebook, audio, all the things. Anyway, we'll get there.
We'll get there. I wonder, since it's October, if we should put it on TikTok.
October.
TikToktober. Apparently, I cracked myself up.
Well, and again, you said, I think we're done with this. And I said, no, I don't think we are. And case in point, TikToktober came in.
All right. Well,
hey,
yes.
You know what? It's this last one. I'm a big fan of jokes and dad jokes, and of course my favorite is Knocktober.
Nice.
Thank you.
Perfect.
All right, can we please move on? Oh my Lord.
October and live broadcasts and fall are all things going on in the world. Mo, tell us what else is going on in the world.
RVs.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
You
Recreational
have one.
vehicles. Now, so of course we have an RV, and the reason I love the RV, and you and I've used it for riding retreats. I just love being self-sufficient. I love being able to kind of retire to a space that is all yours, and to be mobile, and to be able to do all the things. So there's a guy named Woody Faircloth, and he's in Colorado. Back in 2018, he was watching a story about a man in the California wildfires. And he was just basically talking about this guy in California had pretty much lost everything he had, and he escaped the inferno in his mobile home, and that really resonated with Woody. And I actually reached out to Woody, and I told him that we'd be talking about this today. So, so we'll make sure. Hi, Woody.
Hi, Woody.
But Woody and his daughter Luna, I think she's 9 years old at the time, or she's 9 years old now. But
okay.
He was really just inspired by how that guy appreciated his own space, and so he asked Luna, his daughter, Woody did, what she thought about finding an RV and then delivering it to a family so that they could have a place if they had displaced for Christmas. And her response was the best. She said, God and Santa Claus would be really proud of us for this.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he started a GoFundMe page, and he financed the first RV, and then he and his daughter delivered it out to California. So they're from Colorado. And so as the word got around, so it's called emergencyrv.org. And over the past 2 months, Woody and his daughter have made the 40-hour round trip from Denver to California and back on 3 separate weekends. And I think they've donated, they've delivered about 95 RVs right now, so that people who have lost things or just need to be mobile or just need their own space have had that. So I just thought that was really cool, but I love that. I'm like, God and Santa Claus would be really proud of us for this. So. And this is a great quote, too. And I love, you and I have talked about this, about doing hard work and just being rewarded by that feeling of exhaustion. And he was saying about, how exhausted they are. And a lot of the mobile homes are going to firefighters and other first responders who have actually lost their houses in these fires, but are still helping put them out. But he said, we are so lucky to be exhausted, and we are so lucky to be able to go home. There are so many thank yous to say that have not yet been said. To all of you, he says thank you. So I just thought that was really
amazing.
Cool. But yeah, so emergencyrv.org, and thank you, Woody, and your daughter Luna. Yeah, it's really cool.
Woody and Luna, thank you for what you're doing. That's amazing. Yeah. That is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was awesome.
All right, well, I'm going to take you across the pond, and before I tell you this story... Not that pond.
Okay, Canada.
Before I tell this story, I have a quote, and I want to know if you know where this quote comes from.
Okay.
Okay? So
is it God and Santa Claus? Sorry. No. Okay, what?
I just heard that. So weird. The quote is, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Do you know from whom
Charles Schultz.
that is a quote? No. But you've kind of got the right, the right area.
Winnie the Pooh guy.
The right. Yes, that's exactly right. It is a quote by
Christopher
Winnie the
Robbins.
Pooh. So, no, well, it's actually Winnie the Pooh. You had it right the first time. Don't ruin it. You had it.
So stop talking.
Winnie the Pooh is 95 years old this year. I don't think he looks, a day over 94.
He's got a little bit in the belly, though. You know what I mean? Too much honey.
He always has, but it's his 95th anniversary, and in honor of that, as part of the celebration, in the Sussex countryside, they have opened what's called a Bear B&B.
Oh.
And it is a tree house.
For nudists? For nudist colonies?
No. It's not. Though Winnie the Pooh is pants optional, this is not.
Zoom casual.
But it is a tree house in a room designed to look like Winnie the Pooh's home in the tree.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was designed with the help, it was overseen by a woman named Kim Raymond. She is a Disney illustrator, and she's been creating Winnie the Pooh images for 30 years.
Oh, that's so
And she
cool.
helped to design this, and we'll put a picture of it up, but it's amazing. It's, this cozy little room in the treehouse. It's got some bunk beds up suspended from the ceiling. And,
so is it advertised on Airbnb, or is it its own website?
It is an Airbnb listing.
That's
and
so cool.
Per the listing, Pooh lovers will get a guided tour of the original 100-acre woods, which is actually called Ashdown Forest. And they can play Pooh sticks on the bridge. So I don't know if you've watched Winnie the Pooh, but he takes the sticks and hits them on the bridge. And they can enjoy locally sourced honey, HUNNY, inspired meals.
Can you bring a tiger?
You bring a tiger, you bring a pig, you bring a donkey, you bring all the friends with you. Kangaroo. Thanks for noticing me.
That's really cool.
It even includes the Mr. Sanders plaque above the arched trees. So they've gone to lots of lengths to make this authentic. In the woods that inspired the 100-acre woods, and all of that, written by A.A. Milne, of course. So if you're looking for somewhere to stay, the Sussex countryside, you can go to the Bear B&B and stay in Winnie the Pooh's house.
And they have the bare necessities there for you?
That's right.
Hey,
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of cool, though. That must be cool for the illustrator to actually see her illustrations kind of come to life. It's like a real-life pop-up book or something. That must be cool.
Absolutely. And I love that they've taken, when you look at it, even the colors and the details, they've painstakingly made it look like Winnie the Pooh's house.
That's
I
really
just thought
cool.
that was really cool.
So you said it was a lot of Pooh theme and everything like that. So is it have a composting toilet, or what goes on in that southern area?
With Pooh theme, you have to be really careful.
Yeah, the H is silent and invisible in my mind. So, and when you say bear, I don't hear BEAR. I see nudists. So,
well, I'll bet that it's not the same thing. So,
probably not. But wouldn't it be ironic if? Anyway, okay.
If it was.
That's awesome.
All right.
Bear B&B, I love it.
Yes, and it's great. And there's actually a strictly no heffalumps inside the house rule too, which I think is very important. So if you know
isn't that from Sesame
Winnie
Street?
The Pooh, no, that's all Winnie the Pooh, heffalumps and woozles.
Who's the big hairy elephant?
That's Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, that's from Sesame Street.
Yeah, but a Snuffleupagus and a heffalump are two different things.
Oh, I thought they're related, though, aren't they?
Well, they may be distant cousins. I'm not sure, and they may, be dating if they are
not in Iceland. Yeah.
So.
And don't have the app. Cool.
Sorry.
All right.
And do you remember what? Since you brought up Mr. Snuffleupagus, we talked about his first name on the podcast one time too. Do you remember
Edwin.
what that is? No, it's not
Edgar.
Edwin. No, it's Aloysius.
What you
and
you
no,
gave me
that
one
doesn't count
guess.
as my quirky facts. That
it
doesn't
does?
count as
Okay,
my quirky
good.
Facts.
Well,
no.
I would like to...
All right, no. On to the quirky fact, because this has to do with animals. Also, we're talking about all the Winnie the Pooh animals. We've got a whole theme here today.
You were going to say poo, weren't you? Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, my quirky fact is, and I'm just gonna say it, and we'll discuss it. Humans are the only animals that blush.
Okay.
Humans are the only animals that blush.
Is it,
so when we
is
get,
it possible that humans are the only animals that you can see blush?
Well,
because my dog may blush, but it's all the fur.
This is deep scientific research that is shoddy at best.
I don't buy it. My argument is, and this is going to be the poll that I'm going to throw out there, POLL,
right,
is that other animals blush, we just can't see it.
Well, my deep scientific research says that humans are the only animals that blush. So
now, does that mean that their face gets red, or their face gets hot, or just the color red?
I think it just means that when we experience those emotional things, that you get the flush in your face and you blush, and that's it. It doesn't happen to other animals.
Oh, the flush blush. Going back to the poo theme. I got it. Yep. I'm tracking now.
Batteries in your mom's quiz whiz. Okay.
Kick a chicken with it.
So that's the scientific
Interesting.
fact.
Okay, so humans are the only animals that blush.
Blush.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. And we wear blush too. So
some of us do.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't wear blush.
Not unless I'm trying to look like a drag queen.
I make you.
Yes. Pinned against the wall by 3 other people and made up like a
bronzer
doll.
and mascara and the like.
Highlighter.
All right, Moe, well, tell us what today is.
I chose for us to always do a podcast on Friday so that it would fall on this day eventually, which is International Coffee Day. And for those of you who don't know, Katy's blood type is coffee. And she's actually,
I am now holding
she's double fisting it. She has got a to-go cup and a Contigo cup.
I do.
Of coffee.
My Contigo. And this is actually a cappuccino because I am here at my school job today and we have a fancy schmancy cappuccino maker. So I got cappuccino in this hand and I got my Contigo full of coffee in this hand. And
the
I'm
word you're
happy
looking
as
for,
can be.
people, is bougie.
And I am going to have a great time doing all of that.
All right, so since you've been starting all the puns
I
already.
was just going to use bean.
Well, not anymore. So actually, but did you know that coffee beans are beans because they look like beans, but they're actually berries?
Really?
Yes. How's that for a quirky fact?
Interesting.
You know, I think we can just gloss over the quirky facts in the future because I really embed my
You
quirky
just
facts
include them in
inside.
your
I know. But so I thought this was interesting. So coffee is originally from Ethiopia, and around 700 AD, there was a herd of goats. And so anything with animals, blushing or not,
I
love.
heard of goats.
Pants or not, herd. Okay, they started acting strangely, like they were dancing, like they were hyper and dancing, and then their owner, the shepherd, I guess, goat herder.
Goat herder.
High on a hill was a lonely goat herder.
Lady,
He
lady,
discovered that
lady.
they were eating a red bean and concluded that that was the cause of their hyperactivity and their behavior and their crazy dancing behavior.
Checks
and
out.
the goat herd, the lonely goat herd, shared his findings about the goats with a monk who needed to stay up because he wanted to pray all night.
Oh.
So Caldy shared the information with the monk. The monk refused the beans. He refused to eat the beans. He said, I am better than a goat, paraphrasing. But then he took the beans into the fire. He threw them into the fire, and the pleasing aroma that came from it was wonderful. So he liked the smell of it, but refused to eat the beans or the berries.
I know a lot of people like that like the smell of the coffee, but they don't like to drink the coffee.
Yep.
I try not to judge them, but...
Oh, I take advantage of them. My college roommate would make a pot of coffee and pour it out. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I just like the smell of it. I'm like, well, I like to drink it and not make it. So she would make it, smell it, I would drink it. Perfect.
Match made in heaven.
Matchmaker, make me a pot of coffee. Okay. Anyway.
All right, well, that's fascinating. So happy National Coffee Day, everyone.
This is International Coffee Day. National Coffee Day was a couple days ago. But
International.
yeah, I mean, this is,
Okay.
you know, big time.
Worldwide.
Big time,
It's
yeah.
worldwide.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Awesome. All right, well, with summer, having wrapped up here several weeks ago, I thought it would be fun to talk today about books, because summer is often the time that I spend reading on books more, because I just don't have the time when I'm working during the school year.
Mm-hmm.
So I read some nice books this summer, really enjoyed them, kind of wanted to talk about them. And I know you are always reading. You read
Judy
every single
Blume,
day.
Nancy Drew,
Yeah.
yeah. Hardy Boys.
Shel Silverstein. You actually do have it. I got you a Shel Silverstein.
I know, I
book.
have two. Because isn't The Giving
Yeah.
Tree also by Shel Shivery?
Giving Tree and
Yeah,
Runny
so
Babbitt.
Carrie,
Yep, good
Carrie
stuff.
gave me The Giving Tree, and you gave me
So good.
Bunny Rabbit, Runny Babbitt.
Runny Babbitt, yes. Because we did talk about books on the podcast quite a while ago,
Yeah.
like toward the beginning. And it's just nice to revisit that once in a while. So my question to you and all of our listeners is, what have you been reading lately, Mo? Would you tell
What
us?
have you been reading lately?
What
So,
have you read for me lately?
so of course, I don't read fiction, right? I don't read. I just finished Carol Burnett's book, In Such Good Company.
Yes,
I read The
and I'm
Pun
reading
Also
that right now, too.
Rises. I read Sick in the Head by Judd Apatow. I went through a whole 3-book series of how to write funny. So it was how to write funny, how to write funnier, how to write funniest. So if it's comedy or comedian related and instructional, that's what I'm reading.
Awesome. And I echo that. You and I sometimes read books together on purpose,
Yeah.
together separately on purpose.
Right.
And I listened to, so this summer I had a job where I was driving. I had a commute every day, and I listened to the first How to Write Funny book. And I'm reading the Carol Burnett book right now, and
good.
I've read lots of quotes from the Judd Apatow book, because you're kind enough to share those quotes with me quite a bit. So I've been enjoying that. In addition to that, this summer I also listened to, and I think I shared this on the podcast, but it's worth repeating, Bassoon King, which is Rainn Wilson from The Office. He plays Dwight on The Office.
Yep.
It's his memoir, and it's even better with him reading it than it was reading it myself. And then I followed that with Rachel Dratch, who has been on SNL and lots of other things, her memoir, which is called Girl Walks Into a Bar. And again, her reading it, it's just fantastic. So
yeah, well, and
really
you bought me that audiobook, the Rachel Dratch one, and I'm still
I enjoyed it so much I was like, Mo, you have to listen to this. It's so good.
Again, pinned me down, shoved ear pods in my ear, and highlighter on my face, and rouge or blush, like the human animal that I am, because I can blush. I don't know.
And then I did read some good fiction books this summer. I just finished The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I love Kristen Hanna.
We're back to the poo theme.
This book was really fantastic. It was about the Dust Bowl that happened in the 40s. Frederick Bachman, I read his book Anxious People. I like Frederick Bachman. This book was really good. It was pretty intricate and interesting. I read it in kind of 2 sittings, so I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had just read it start to finish, but I read it the first half on one trip and the second half on another trip.
Your butt falls asleep. It's like, you got to go.
It's so awkward.
Mm-hmm. It's a thing.
Evie Drake Starts Over by Linda Holmes. That's a new author for me, and I really enjoyed that one too. It was very interesting. And you and I did read a Jennifer Weiner book, though.
Yep, the one from Cape Cod, right? She was in Cape Cod.
Exactly. And we read Big Summer, and then I read the sequel to it, which is That Summer, which I actually liked even better than the first one. And then another one, shout out to one of my favorite authors too, Abby Waxman. She's a newer author. I think she's only written 5 books. But I love her books. So I read her book. I was told it would get easier, and I just found out she has a brand new one out too. So I'm excited about that.
All right, Abby, send us some books. Maybe we need to sample your wares.
That's right.
Sample your words.
So big shout out. Several of my favorite authors, Jennifer Weiner, Abby Waxman, Kristen Hanna. Really good stuff.
Awesome.
So
very cool.
That's what I've been reading. Listeners, what have you been reading? Do you read every day? Do you read on the weekends? Tell us.
Do you read paper copy, hardback, paperback, or electronic? That's what we want.
Exactly.
And
speaking of reading, and speaking of October's kind of a big month for you, Mo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
So Mo has a book coming out October 26th. It's called Pardon My Quirk, Anecdotes to Make You Laugh, Learn, and Think. Guys, it's incredible. It is so good. I'm so excited about it. You have in hand now, right, the paperback and a hard copy, right?
Correct.
Very exciting.
Yeah, thank you, Katy.
So it's coming out October 26th. Mo, can you tell us a little bit about what the ways that we can get our hands on this book?
So it sounds like it's already available for purchase because I've had a couple people tell me they bought it and it's on the way.
Okay.
We will be giving away the e-version for free the 26th of October through the 30th of October. So if you can wait and you like to read it electronically, I would wait till then because it's free. So, but after that, it'll be on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Goodreads, all those things. But, yeah.
Guys, it's so good. It literally will make you laugh, learn, and think. It made me laugh out loud. It made me cry at a couple points. It's just really, really beautifully told stories with really good points. And it's got Mo's voice, all over it. And it's really wonderful. So make plans to read that coming up. So exciting.
Well, the other thing we got, too, is next week, actually, you and I are hosting Trivia Night at our brewery, 10 Ike Brewing Company, over the Bay Bridge.
Yes.
And then we have the book, and then you and I are going to sit down and do an author chat on the 29th of October. So October's a lot going on for us, too.
And the pun-off is this
pun-off the 23rd,
too.
That's right. Katy is entering the punniest of show. She has got her little ditty written down and rehearsed, and it is good.
This is not my little ditty. This is a joint labor of love. Mo helped me write this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll give you some more details.
October's going to be busy for y'all because we're going to have you voting on stuff, buying stuff, reading stuff, listening to stuff, watching the stuff.
Rocktober.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, so it is a Shocktober, but it'll be filled with jokes and funnies, so it is Knocktober as well. But, let's play a game.
All right. Well, Mo, I think we're due for a game. You ready to play a game today?
Yeah.
Okay. This is called. We're going to call it "I Broke Up."
Okay. Now this is from Alan. This is from Alan.
We have a shout out to
Alan and Harriet. Yes.
That's right. Alan is the improv guru, friend of ours, out in Santa Barbara, California.
Yeah.
And he suggested this game, a version of this game, so we decided to make it.
Because it makes Katy nervous when there's possible.
No, we're just trying to be appropriate, that's all.
That's what I just said. Makes Katy nervous when I'm playing a game.
So,
I tell you what, though, my improv game is not spot on today. I'm a little bit rattled, so we'll see how I do.
all right. Well, I will try to take full advantage of that. Okay, so this is basically a game of puns.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm going to use an occupation.
Okay.
And I'll say, like, for example, Mo, I'll say, you'll give me an occupation, and I'll say, I broke up with.
Start?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Can I just say, why did
So-
you break up with the blank?
Yes.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Katy, why
Yes.
did you break up with the plumber?
I broke up with the plumber because, hold on one second. Because he left the milk in the cereal too long and it got cloggy.
Oh my Lord! See, you're good at this.
That wasn't great.
Is it just one answer and that's it, or is it multiple reasons?
Well, and because every time I would answer him, he would just go, but. Plumber's butt.
Oh my Lord, dude, you cracked right into that. I would not have got that. You plunged right into that.
All right.
So just say no.
It's your turn.
Oh Lord.
All right. Mo, why did you break up with the waitress?
I broke up the waitress because she just never served me. Is that right? Well, and also, she could take it, but she couldn't dish it out.
That was good. Any more?
Okay, I broke up with her because she wouldn't let me order off the menu.
All right, your turn.
Okay, Katy,
Yes.
why did you break up with the cable guy?
I broke up with the cable guy because he was just so remote.
Ah, nice.
And I could never channel his enthusiasm the right way. All right, Mo, I have a question for you.
Hey, did he coax you a lot of questions?
That was a good one. That was really good. All right, Mo, why did you break up with the painter?
Well, because he was always getting thinner.
Did he brush you off?
He just rolled around. And he was always on edge.
Nice.
I'm going to stick with thinner. I wish I could do turpentine. How would you do turpentine?
I have no, because he never took you to Turp on time.
Get me to the turpentine. All right, Katy.
All right.
Why did you
Yeah.
break up with the geologist?
You know, I broke up with the geologist because, he would always, when he would go to talk, he would just gem and haw all the time.
See, I love that because I know you initially thought rock and said I can do better, and that was too easy. I knew you weren't going to do rock. That's awesome.
And, when we went to the mall, he just always wanted to just ride the excavator up and down.
Nice. Is that why you fossil him in the first place?
I fall something in him. That's tough. All right. Mo, why did you break up with the teacher?
I broke up with the teacher because it was just time to hit the books. I don't know.
That was good. I think maybe he wasn't the desk choice for you.
Nice. You're schooling me on these. Actually, I have a lot of reasons why I broke up with the teacher, but
Yeah.
just one principal one. Oh, no. Crap. I should have said it's a matter of principle.
It's a matter of principle. That
Damn
was a
it.
good one.
All right, Katy, just because this is
Yes.
on my list right now because this happened today,
Okay.
why did you break up with the closet installer?
Because he was only into himself.
Nice. God, you're good at these.
And he just, he had so many hang-ups. I just didn't know what to do with him.
Nice.
But I'm happy that I hooked him in the first place.
Nice. I love it. You're so good at these.
All right, last one for you.
Oh,
Mo, why did you break up with the zookeeper?
because he was an animal. I actually broke up with the zookeeper because he just worked for peanuts.
You know, I heard that he couldn't stop lying either.
Nice. He was a tiger. For whatever got edited out up until now, I got in a lot of trouble just now, just so you know. There was a lot of inappropriate things that were said, which is exactly why Alan warned us about this game.
Exactly. But friends, this is a game you can play with your friends. You know, feed us some ridiculous things. It's good fun, and it's always good to practice your puns. It's just good times.
Yes. Katie's pun game is strong.
So is yours. Well, now that we've covered the humor part of gratitude, humor, and positivity, I'm going to leave us today with a gratitude quote as we head into October. Gratitude is the most exquisite form of courtesy. And that's a quote by Jacques Maritain.
Jacques Penet.
Maybe it's Maritain. I don't know. But anyway.
That face that you just made was incredible. What was that?
That's my
Is that your French
face.
accent face? Why do you think we have this outrageous accent? Okay, I don't do accents.
Yes, so gratitude is the most exquisite form of courtesy.
I love that.
I do too.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, well, listeners, thanks for hanging out with us today, starting your October or Rocktober off with us. We are happy that you spent your time with us.
For those of you who are tuning in now, I got in trouble previously. I just got in worse trouble just now. So,
Friends,
but thank you for...
thanks for hanging out with us today. Share with
I'm
us.
in trouble.
Share with us what you've been reading. Tell us what we always love to hear from you. We love to interact with you. So,
yes, please, please, please.
Absolutely.
All right, and share the podcast. Share,
Please.
like, review.
Share.
Lather, rinse, repeat. All the
Comment,
stuff.
tag people. All the things.
Yeah. Yes. And in the meantime, I will say, be grateful, keep laughing, and stay positive. And don't forget, next week we have a special guest because it's the Mo and Katy Show blend.
Yes,
it's the blend.
Tune in. We have an interview. Tune in for it. All right, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Mo and Katy Show has been recorded in front of a live canine audience.
Our theme song is It Is Fun by hooksounds.com.
The Mo and Katy Show is produced by Mo and Katy.
Our sound engineer is Mo and Katy.
Our producer is Mo and Katy.
Hair, makeup, lighting, and catering by, you guessed it, Mo and Katy.
For comments, suggestions, and smart remarks, visit the Mo and Katy Show Facebook page or email us at moandkatyshow@gmail.com.